Hello friends. कैसे हैं आप सब? आज हम क्लास 9th न्यू NCERT के second chapter, Cell the Building Block of Life का question solve करेंगे. First question, differentiate between the following pairs of terms based on the clues given in parentheses. First, permeability of cell membrane and cell wall. Cell membrane, selectively permeable, allows some substances. Cell wall, fully permeable, allows most substances. Second, structure of rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, rough appearance because ribosomes present on its surface. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, smooth appearance because no ribosomes present. Third, pigments present in chloroplasts and chromoplasts. Chloroplast contains chlorophyll that is green pigment. Chromoplast contains pigments like yellow, orange, red, other than green. Second question, two similar animal cells are placed in two different solutions. Cell X is placed in pure water. Cell Y is placed in a concentrated salt solution. Cells are observed after some time. Cell X swells and cell Y shrinks. Which statement provides the correct explanation for the above observations? Correct answer is third option. Water moved into cell X and moved out of cell Y through the cell membrane. Third question. Look at the diagram of a cell and figure and identify the parts labeled from A to G and correctly match them with their functions given below. Controlling all the activities of a cell. B. Nucleus. Site of cellular respiration. A. Mitochondria. Storage organelle that also provides rigidity to the cell. G. Vacuole. Separates the cell contents from surroundings. F. Cell membrane. Provides structural rigidity to the cell. E. Cell wall. Packs and stores materials received from ER. C. Golgi apparatus helps in manufacturing food. D. Chloroplast. Question 4. Which of the following option of the pairs of cell organelles are correctly placed under the given categories? Correct answer is first, leucoplast cell wall. Question 5. Two students, Renu and Rohit, were having a discussion on the plastids. Renu emphasized that all parts of the plants, even roots, contain plastids. However, Rohit did not agree with the statement and told her that plastids are absent in plant roots since the roots are underground and do not need to perform photosynthesis. Who is correct? Justify your answer. Answer: Renu is correct because plastids are present in all plant parts, including roots, and roots contain leucoplasts, not chloroplasts. Question number 6. Mitochondria and chloroplasts are two important organelles in a plant cell. Discuss how these two organelles are structurally and functionally similar to each other and different from each other. Similarities: both have double membrane, both have their own DNA and ribosomes, both can synthesize proteins. Differences: mitochondria help in respiration, but chloroplasts help in photosynthesis. Mitochondria are found in all eukaryotes, but chloroplasts are found only in plants. Mitochondria don't have any pigment, but chloroplasts have green pigment chlorophyll. Question number 7. Which of the following pairs of cell organelles contains DNA? Correct answer is second option, mitochondria and nucleus. Question number 8. A researcher carried out an experiment in which she took two carrots of similar size. She placed one carrot in plain water and the other carrot in concentrated salt solution. After 24 hours, she recorded her observations. First question. What hypothesis does she want to test through this experiment? Answer: she wants to test osmosis. Osmosis causes water movement in cells. Second question. What would you suggest for the improvement of this experiment? Answer: I will suggest using equal-sized carrots and measuring weight before and after. Third question. Why does the carrot in plain water stay stiff and crunchy, but the carrot in concentrated salt solution become rubbery and limp? Answer: when the carrot is placed in normal water, water enters inside the carrot and the carrot becomes stiff. But when the carrot is placed in salt solution, water gets pulled out from the carrot and the carrot becomes limp. Question number 9. Indicate the presence or absence of the following structures in bacterial and animal cells. Chromosome, present in both bacterial and animal cells. Nucleus, absent in bacterial cell but present in animal cell. Mitochondria, absent in bacterial cell but present in animal cell. Golgi complex, absent in bacterial cell but present in animal cell. Chromoplasts, absent in both bacterial and animal cell. Question number 10. Carry out the following experiment. Take 4 peeled potato halves and scoop each one out to make potato cups. One of these potato cups should be made from a boiled potato. Place each of the potato cups in a beaker containing water. Now set up the experiment as follows. Keep cup A empty. Add 1 teaspoon sugar in cup B. Add 1 teaspoon salt in cup C. Add 1 teaspoon sugar in the boiled potato in cup D. Observe the 4 potato cups at least 2 hours and answer the following. First question. Explain why water gathers in the hollowed portion of cup B and cup C. Answer. Water gathers in the hollowed portions of cups B and C because the sugar solution in cup B and the salt solution in cup C are more concentrated than the water outside. The potato cells act as selectively permeable membranes, so water moves from the beaker into the cups by osmosis. As a result, water accumulates in the hollowed portions. Second question. Why is cup A necessary for this experiment? Answer. Cup A acts as a control setup. Since it contains no sugar or salt, there is no concentration difference between the inside and outside. Therefore, water does not collect in it. Third question. Explain why water does not gather in the hollowed portions of cups A and D. Answer. Boiling destroys the living cells and their selectively permeable membranes. Hence, osmosis cannot occur in the boiled potato. Question number 11. Identify the pair that incorrectly states its function. Incorrect option is option 2, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, lipid and cellulose synthesis. Question number 12. What outcome do you expect if all the mitochondria are removed from a eukaryotic cell? Answer. If all the mitochondria are removed from a eukaryotic cell, the cell will not be able to produce sufficient energy in the form of ATP through cellular respiration. As mitochondria are the powerhouses of the cell, most metabolic activities requiring energy will stop. Which phenomenon inhibits the formation of tumors in the human body? Can plants also develop tumors? Explain. Answer is contact inhibition. Cell division usually stops when cells come in contact with neighboring cells. This process is called contact inhibition. By this, tumor is not formed inside body. In some cases, plants also develop tumor. Question number 14. The cell membrane of a cell is made up of proteins and lipids. Which cell organelles help in the synthesis of cell membrane? Write the path of these compounds from their site of synthesis to the cell membrane, and show this through a labeled diagram. Answer. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and Golgi bodies help in the synthesis of the cell membrane. Proteins are made in the rough endoplasmic reticulum, RER. Lipids are made in the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, SER. These materials move to the Golgi apparatus for modification and packaging. Then they are sent in vesicles to the cell membrane, where they become part of the membrane. Question number 15. What would happen if gametes are formed by mitotic divisions? Answer. If gametes were formed by mitotic divisions, they would have the same number of chromosomes as the parent cell, instead of half. As a result, during fertilization, the chromosome number would double in every generation. This would disturb the normal chromosome number of the species. The offspring may not develop properly. Question number 16. A farmer Deepa was very happy with the harvest of Amla Indian gooseberry and lemons on her farm. However, she could sell only 1/4 of the produce in the local market. Recognizing that a significant amount of produce may be lost post-harvest, she employed a traditional, yet scientifically sound method to extend the shelf life of amla and lemons. She turned perishable produce into profitable products, such as pickles and sharbat. She used the excess produce to prepare pickles, murabbas, and sharbat by adding appropriate amounts of salt, sugar, or jaggery to small pieces of fruit and their juices. These were then stored in small glass bottles for sale, helping her prevent the wastage of post-harvest produce. This shift from farming to agro-processing would strengthen food security and boost the local economy, creating a sustainable model that cuts waste while increasing her income. Based on the above passage, answer the following questions. First question. Which scientific concept has the farmer applied in the preservation of the farm produce? Answer. The scientific concept used by the farmer is food preservation by osmotic pressure, using high concentrations of salt and sugar. This method helps in preventing microbial growth and extending shelf life. Second question. How does the addition of high concentrations of salt and sugar create an environment that prevents the growth of spoilage-causing bacteria and fungi? Answer. High concentrations of salt and sugar create a hypertonic environment around microorganisms. Due to osmosis, water moves out of the bacterial and fungal cells, causing dehydration, plasmolysis of the microbes. Without sufficient water, these microorganisms cannot grow or reproduce, thereby preventing spoilage. Third question. Suggest a healthy recipe of this kind for food preservation. Answer. Healthy preserved food recipe. Amla maraba, lemon pickle, amla pickle, etc. Fourth question. What are the scientific values addressed in this case? Answer. There are many scientific values like application of scientific knowledge in daily life, reduction of food wastage, sustainable use of resources, promotion of food security, economic development through agro-processing, and awareness about traditional scientific preservation methods. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon to get latest update. Thank you.